All right, let's talk about AI. Forget all the crazy hype about robots taking over. Today, we are focusing on something much more useful, how AI can help build your world and your bank account. We're going to break down 5 real, practical ways you can start making money from home using AI, based on business models that are actually working for people right now.
Let's just cut to the chase. You're hearing about AI literally everywhere, 24/7. But how do you go from hearing about it to actually turning it into real money? That's the big question, and it's exactly what we're going to answer.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about the AI gold rush that we're living in right now. Then, we'll dive into 3 totally different paths you can take. You could become a service provider, an AI-powered creator, or even an investor. And then we'll wrap it all up with what is honestly the most crucial part, how you can take that very first step. Make no mistake, we are in the middle of a modern-day gold rush. But here's the thing, you don't need to be some tech wizard to get in on it. The real money isn't just in building the next big AI model, it's in using the tools that already exist. And the barrier to entry? It has never ever been lower than it is today.
And we're not going to waste time with abstract theories. Nope, this is all about practical, actionable stuff. We're looking at proven business models and the actual tools and platforms you can go and use, like right after this.
Okay, our first path is all about becoming an AI service provider. The idea here is actually really simple. You become the AI expert for all the other businesses out there who are desperate to use this technology but have absolutely no clue where to even start. You're not just a consultant, you're the one who actually makes it happen for them. And you can do this in a couple of ways. You can manage a company's social media using AI to churn out amazing content. Or you could get a bit more technical and become an AI optimization agency, where you automate their day-to-day tasks. But you know what the best part is? The startup costs are practically nothing, and the demand from clients is already through the roof.
And look, this isn't just a hypothetical idea. Listen to this from Ro Hernandez. He's a software engineer who started one of these AI agencies on the side, and, well, in his own words, his very first month was a total game changer. $12,000 in the first month. Now, that is not a typo. That is the power of finding a huge, massive demand and being one of the first people there to meet it. So it makes you wonder, right? What kind of service is so valuable that a business would pay that much for it?
Well, here's a perfect example of what Ro's agency did. For one of their clients, a loan officer, they basically automated their entire job. They set up a system for automatic updates to clients and realtors, they put in an AI bot to handle all the appointment bookings, and then they tied it all together into one seamless automated workflow.
So here is the key takeaway for this first path. Pretty much every business owner on the planet knows AI is a big deal, but almost none of them know how to actually use it. That creates this huge gap, a massive demand for AI solutions, and a tiny, tiny supply of people who can do it. You can be that person. You can fill that gap.
Okay, so that's the service model. It's awesome if you like working directly with people. But what if you're thinking, clients, not for me? What if you just want to build your own thing? Well, that brings us right to our second path, becoming an AI-powered creator and building your own digital assets.
Now, under this creator model, you've got 2 main flavors. On one hand, you can build an e-commerce business using AI to help you design and market your very own products. Or, on the other hand, you could go the affiliate marketing route and use AI to create all the content you need to promote other people's products.
Just look at how ridiculously streamlined this process is now. Step 1. Use something like ChatGPT to find a hot trending niche. Step 2. Use a tool like Midjourney to create incredible professional designs. Step 3. Use an AI website builder to get your store online in a flash. Step 4. Use other AI tools to run all your social media marketing. It's just wild.
And this quote right here, this really gets to the heart of it all. AI is a massive force multiplier. It gives one person, just you, the ability to do what would have taken a team of 10, maybe even 20 people just a few years ago. It's like having an entire company at your fingertips.
All right, our first 2 paths were for the builders, the doers. This third one, this one is for the backers. We're switching gears completely here to a more passive approach, becoming an investor in the AI revolution itself.
The strategy here is pretty simple. Instead of putting in all your time and energy to build one business, you can use your money to own a small piece of many different high-growth private companies, the very companies that are building the future of this technology.
Now, the term you need to know here is pre-IPO. So what does that mean? Well, think about monster companies like OpenAI or the design platform Canva. They're growing like crazy, but they're not on the public stock market yet. That means, usually, the average investor can't get a piece of the action.
Now, of course, this kind of investing has its risks, but just take a look at the historical performance. This type of investing, called venture capital, has historically crushed the returns of public stocks and bonds. And we're not talking by a little bit, we're talking by a huge margin.
So you might be wondering, okay, how can I get in on this? Well, the source we looked at pointed to one option called the Fundrise Innovation Fund. It basically invests in a whole portfolio of these late-stage, pre-IPO tech and AI companies. The cool part is it's open to any investor, not just the super rich. It is designed for the long term, though, like 5 years or more. A company like Canva is a great example of the kind of thing you'd be investing in.
Okay, we've covered 3 really powerful but really different pathways. But, understanding all these opportunities is only half the battle. Now we need to talk about the part that trips most people up, moving from just thinking about it to actually doing it.
Honestly, this quote might be the most valuable piece of advice in this entire breakdown. The single biggest barrier for almost everyone is getting stuck in analysis paralysis. The key is to just start. Embrace action over perfection and trust that you'll figure things out as you go.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. We've seen how you can be a service provider, a creator, or an investor. The technology is here, it's ready to be your co-founder, your partner, your superpower. The only real question left is, what are you going to build first?
Hey, if you're ready to keep exploring more actionable ideas just like these, there's a lot more where that came from. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe so you don't miss anything.